your birthday, your year. You gotta be more creative.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay, Kaz, roll it.
All right. Good morning, you guys. My name is Cassie Mitchell, and this is
Brittany Fox.
and we are presenting you with our Talent Acquisition Podcast.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's your girl Brittany, and this is
Your girl Cass.
and we're back again for another podcast episode. We sincerely appreciate your support and the transparency and the that we're continuing to have, the questions that's continuing to be given to us. Specifically on this episode today, we're going to be highlighting Black History Month, which we're super excited about, as it is February, and we do have on our gear. This one specifically came from Target, so shout out to Target who highlights Black
Shout out to
History Month.
Target.
Exactly for all needs as well too. But honestly, yes, I got this shirt from Target, and Casman has on her My Black is Beautiful shirt. So we're just highlighting Black History Month. And today's episode is just going to be pretty lax and just talking about Black history, and just in general, different things that you can do to familiarize yourself, to educate yourself, to have fun, not just this month, but throughout the year, to be honest. Specifically, we'll go straight into, picking your organization that may have, in conclusion, and diversity groups. I know that I am part of an organization that has that, as well too, and we are currently just engaging on what different things we can do this month as a team. And those things are just sharing, different restaurants, just supporting local businesses and stuff like that. And then definitely within your community, get involved for sure. See different events that are happening, all that great stuff. What about you, Kaz? What you got going on?
No, same. Piggyback off of you. I'm part of an organization that has a diversity and inclusion group as well, and I feel like that's just so important. Um,
Yes.
I also want to make it known like you don't have to be African American to join this group. Like it's open to everyone, and I know that
So
can
true.
be like a little uncomfortable, but these groups, like any organization, I'm sure, is openly like welcoming anyone who wants to participate. Not only do you get to learn, but you get to be active in your community, like Brittany said, within your organization, and just spreading the love and the history about Black history.
Exactly. And then exciting about a totally it was a random, but it got brought into me. My child's godmother, she's a part of a awesome organization herself, and they are actually highlighting Black artists this month. And my 6 year old has picked up just being able to like just really go with it without any sketching or anything like that. So we are super excited for him. So we were able to submit some of his artwork to just be displayed at her organization this month too. So another thing that you can also do is support artists, Black-owned food businesses, restaurants. You can look at some playlist, your favorite music, just to see, who wrote it, as well too. Kaz, you got some actually exciting spotlights for us. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so listen, y'all, a little known Black history fact for you guys. I want you to know Mary D. Dudley, aka Mary D. She was actually
Yep.
the first African American in August 1st, 1948, if I'm not mistakenly,
Uh-huh.
broadcaster. Her first 15-minute show to become the nation's first African American female disc jockey with the Daily
That
Show.
is awesome.
Tell me that
That
ain't
is
Black
awesome.
history.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And then also just something to expand your education, because that's something I did not personally know. And that's
Hmm.
another thing to just talk about. As Casman said, when you're joining in conclusion groups and diversity groups, be ready just to come transparent because you're always going to learn something. That was actually given to us by our awesome producer, Dom. So he was able to educate us. So shout out to Dom on that, to be honest. And that's honestly what it's about, continuing to educate yourself, just seeing different things that you can involve yourself in. It doesn't have to be just for this month. It can be for the rest of the year, for the rest of your life, and just continue to educate yourself and put yourself in those rooms to learn something different. I always have heard the topic that if you are always expanding your knowledge, you'll never grow old. So that's another thing to think about as well too. And so I do want to take some time to just highlight some of the other things. We also have listened to the podcast. It was created by the New York Times. 1619 is an audio series that explores how slavery has transformed America, connecting past and present through the oldest form of storytelling. So it's the podcast 1619 podcast. So it's very inspirational. It did come up on my screen this morning. So that's another thing that you can familiarize yourself with as well, just to continue your education. Anything
That's
else, Cass?
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Piggyback off of Brittany, just make sure that you do tap into these Black History events. I know a lot of communities are doing a lot, especially here where I'm located. I attended a Black History event last night, and Brittany, girl, that was some amazing stuff. Saw
Yeah.
some poetry, some Black artists, Black
Live music.
designers. Here, listen. I was
Yes.
just
That's our favorite.
wow. So
That is our
yes,
favorite.
she knows me
That
well.
is our favorite. Exactly. I was like,
No, but
music? Is the
that
music in there?
yes. Okay. So it's just good to see
And it's
that.
so
And again, you
therapeutic
want to
as
be
well
part of
too.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. And it's very therapeutic. I'm always my most comfortable self when I'm learning. And that's honest, when I can just sit back and say, okay, you know what? That's something I did not know. And I'm glad that you told me that. And I love to put myself in rooms in different environments and atmospheres that I can continue to do that too. So do know that even though you may not look like me, you may not look like us or the next person beside you, you can always learn something from them. But yeah, drop below. Let us know what you're doing. Educate us. Let us know some things or some topics that we can maybe discuss this month and on forward for the rest of the year that's happening within your organization, or how you choose your job within your organization when it comes to specific diversity and inclusion groups. I know just for one more thing, I love how my personal organization allows individuals to shadow just so they can see the culture of our department as well too, and firsthand get that experience prior to making that commitment. So that's another thing to think about as well too. What makes your organization different, that stands out, to make them transparent, to really see the culture of their organization. So thank you again for joining, and we appreciate you, and we'll be back again.
Bye, you guys.